you all for supporting me. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, you're gonna love it here. So definitely subscribe, like my video, send it to a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, the story time how when I got a drink thrown on me. Like, baby, is this love and hip hop? Cause I didn't sign a contract, okay? Cause what is this? So I was on Tinder and I met this guy off Tinder. If you know Tinder, you know. And I was really popping, okay? It's really popping on Tinder. I just have like 10 to 20,000 likes, and I used to go through the likes, match people. I was in college, so it was like a way to, I would do like social experiments. Like, I remember one time I had a social experiment to where I was just like doing a paper about dating in Atlanta, and a lot of little stuff, you know, one of the topics I had chosen. But literally I was talking to this dude off of there, and I don't think he lived in Atlanta. No, I don't think he lived in Atlanta. He lived somewhere else. I think like Tennessee or something, but baby, I can't quote it because that wasn't my dude. So I wasn't keeping up with him. But I'm pretty sure it was like Tennessee or North Carolina. It was like somewhere like really close. And literally, I have to start out. I'm sorry. And we met up in Atlanta, like I said. He was some cool little peoples. He was cool or whatever. And he was having a birthday party here at one of the little Nigerian clubs on Beaufort Highway. It's like one of the hottest ones, you know. It's in a plaza, and if you know about Beaufort Highway, do you know? So he told me about it. He hit me up. He's like, I really want you to come. It's gonna be a vibe, whatever. You know what's Nigerian boys, we do it big. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So I had hit my friends up because me, it's like I have a car, I drive, but it's like I don't really like. At that time, I didn't really like going places by myself, especially like that, because then it's kind of like socially awkward. Like, I'm a very much of a social butterfly, but it's like, it's kind of weird, because it's like, I'm going to be sitting here on my phone, because ain't no telling who all going to be here, so it's not really giving that or whatever. So, they was like, they was going to come or whatever, so I was like, okay, just meet me at my house, and then y'all could just follow me there. So they was like, okay, bet, we're gonna meet you at your house or whatever. And then you know how females is, they get to start the talking and cackling with the other little dudes and they little yeah-yeahs, and then they leave you stranded. Y'all know how them folk, y'all know how them females be doing. I mean, play like you don't know. If you don't know, now you know. Your friend will ditch you for her little yeah-yeah. But literally, they was like, okay, I'm just waiting on them. Got dressed, did my makeup, did my hair. So I'm like, okay, my friends, we gonna go, we gonna pop out. We're gonna be looking fine, you know, doing our little dua on the dance floor, you know. Cause I taught my friends on to the Nigerian music and the Afrobeats in general, the animal piano. Because it's a vibe. Like, they really got some really good music. So I'm just like, you know, she wanted to come with me because she knew like we was gonna have 10.
Yeah, I brought school with me. I'm already drunk.
I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and guess what? She ditched me for her little yeah. So I had to text him. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it or whatever. And he was just like, why? I want you to come. Blah 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 blah. Selling a fantasy, but this ain't that. You ain't gonna sell me no fantasy. What? I'm just playing. But no, for real, like, you ain't gonna sell me no fantasy, boy. You really wanna see me? You wanna see my body? Okay, let me stop. I cannot be serious for 2 seconds. But I was like, I'm not gonna make it. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go buy him a little gift or whatever, and I'll give it to him before he go back home. So the next day, I was like, okay, let me go get him a little something. So I got him some, like, I just think some Dior cologne and some Calvin Klein boxes and something else, a hoodie, like a hoodie, something like it was like a name brand hoodie or whatever. Mind you, don't do too much on me. Back then, I was just like, even to this day, I'm a little more different with money, especially what I went through last year with all that, you know. Go look at my first story time if you don't know what I'm talking about. And just not having people to help you in that situation. Not that when I do things, I'm looking for help, but more so when I do things, at least be there when I need you, because that's very real. And it wasn't like that. So I'm like more careful with how I spend my money now on people or whatever. And just love the people that love me, okay? But so I went to go get that stuff for him, and then I hit him up and was like, okay, I want to bring you a gift, whatever. So he's like, I'm gonna be at such and such at such and such time. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna pull up, whatever, I'm gonna pull up. So he went to this American club Beaufort Highway, which is the original American club that was like, it was only like one little, like, no. It was the American bar in a little plaza. Originally, it was like one of the first two, three-ish American clubs. Because mostly, if you know, the whole Beaufort Highway is mostly Nigerian clubs. They really, really bite out the whole script, if you know. So that's when I was like, okay, I'll come bring you down or whatever. So when I don't condone drinking and driving. I know people who caught DUIs. It's not a game. You don't want to build a record and that can ruin your life. So I'm very strategic on planning when I go out. I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna drink, okay, I'm having a designated driver. I had a little designated driver. We was in the black truck before black trucks became a thing. I don't even know why they really a thing, okay? But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I called my little driver, whatever, and I was usually like, she'll pick me up and I'll pay her like $50 depending on where. The minimum like 50, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna pay her. We gonna go get my other friend. I'm just like, you wanna go out? She like, yeah, cause none of them was really, like, none of my friends was really into the like Afro beats, Nigerian music, and piano. So I like turned them on, and they started like make jokes like, oh, you like them Africans, this, that, and that. Now mind you, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with Africans. My first boyfriend was actually from Ghana, and he actually showed me how a woman should be treated. So it's nothing wrong with them, but me personally, I actually like to go to Nigerian clubs and African clubs and listen to their music, because their music is fire. I was on that before it even became a big thing in America, okay? So I was really on that. So I'm just like, you know, come catch your vibe. It's nice. The music nice. Let's dance. Because if you know me, you know I like to dance. I'm going to throw that booty in rotation. And I'm going to be on that dance floor. If you know, you know. Okay. So she agreed. So we was going to pick her up or whatever. So we was headed to the little spot. Because where I picked her up from, it wasn't too far from the spot. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then we get there, so my friend was like, okay, I'm gonna stand by the door since we ain't gonna be here, and it was like crowded or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I had texted him, I was like, okay, where you at? And he had told me what section he was in. So mind you, when I went over there, I was just going over there to give him his gift. I'm not coming over here to chill. I'm not coming over there to do nothing. Okay, so when he see me, he was like, okay, come get a little shot, come get a little drink. And I'm just like, no, I just come to drop you this gift, because like I said, I got other plans. I got places to be and shots to sit, okay? So I was not planning on staying there. So he was like, okay, thank you for the gift, whatever. So I'm just being me, okay? Because I'm really that girl. And I'm not that girl because what y'all think that girl is. I'm that girl because I'm that personality. I'm that girl because I'm that wisdom. I'm that girl because I'm that vibe. I'm that girl because outside of the physical presence, that soul and that spirit is fire, okay? Bomb, okay? So literally, like, I'm just in my own element. I done seen a photographer. I'm like, okay, take my pictures. I'm gonna insert the pictures here, okay? And I don't want to be selling out no dreams. I'm really gonna really try to insert them pictures. So pictures here. And if I don't insert no pictures, while I'm editing this, get on me. Get on me. Get all up in my comments and be like, yeah, girl, what them pictures at? We want to see the pictures because we know the pictures fire because you fire. Yeah. Yeah. But, no, for real. So, I don't be serious, for real. Life is better when you laugh about it, okay? Like in my other story time, I was laughing through the pain, baby. I'm a laugh to the bank. But, so yeah, so I had other places to be, so I wasn't really planning on staying there. So I peeped my scenery, but I wasn't really peeping who was there. I'm just thinking, I didn't even think nothing of it. Is it a part 2 of your birthday special? You just had your party yesterday. I couldn't make it. You look cool, little whoop-de-doo. So I was gonna bring you this gift and go about my day or whatever, well, my night. So, literally, my authentic self. I went over there and I went to go take a picture with the photographer. So I was exchanging my info to get the pictures and, like, you know, get him a little something. You know how them little photographers be in the club. You know, let me get a little dub for 2 pictures or a little dub for one little flicky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. So these 2 girls come over there while I'm talking to the photographer, exchanging my little info. So I can go hit the dial. And I was like, who you? How you know who is here? What you doing? You bought him a gift? Like, really, like, raw. Like, I'm not talking about no, like, hey, who are you? Or no, like, nothing was cool, calm, and collect about these. Okay? So they came over there. And I was like, who you? How you know he here? What you doing here? Like, really checking me. Don't check for me unless you got to check for me, baby. Like, for real. I don't beef with now. I don't even eat meat, baby. I'm a pescatarian. So when it comes to anything, don't you ever in your right mind come check me. Don't ever come to me as a woman. I ain't never going to no female as a woman. You wanna know why? Cause why you got a problem with me? Why you got a problem with me? Why I got a problem with me? The only time it's right for you to go, you know, get like that one of these little is if they know your man, but at the end of the day, your problem still with your man. But if they know your man and you know your man got a girl and they still trying to slide on your man, that's when you go, you know what I'm saying? You know, my little daughter up in here, so you know, I gotta keep it cute, okay? But you know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Y'all know what I'm saying? But literally, so she was like, oh yeah, da-da-da-da. So that was like, getting real rah-rah. She got a drink in her hand, and I was like, pipe now because you da-da-da-da, because now you cussing, now you doing the most. Now you doing the most. I said, go ask him. Go ask him. Because you in my face, baby, and I feel threatened, okay? Go ask him. Don't come up here asking me no questions. That's exactly what I said. Go ask him. Because at the end of the day, I ain't stalking him. I just magically appear. How else did I get the low? How else did I get up in here? How else do I know he at? Like, girl, don't you ever check me about shawty. Go ask him. Like, I've changed a lot. I've come down, baby. But I'm still very much Atlanta. So, bad girl. That's why we had to calm it down. So we're gonna calm it down. I'm very animated, I heard, but that's just me. But so this girl, okay, because this girl, the friend, mind you, it was the friend that was really popping it. Yeah, the girl, I guess he brought a girl there with him, or a girl he was messing with in Atlanta when he come here, whatever. That ain't none of my business, okay? The only business I worry about is the business that put money in these pockets, okay? So I guess it was the girl he was messing with when he come to Atlanta. So the friend was popping it. The friend, she come over there with her, popping it, threw the drink at me. I'm like, is this love and hip hop? Because I ain't signed no contract, baby. I ain't getting the memo. After she threw that drink, all I remember, 5 big security guards picked me up because I just immediately charged at her. Like, I was really finna, like, I charged at her. I was really, like, the bubbly person I am. That wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me. I was really, you know, on that with her. Because now you assaulted me. You know what I'm saying? You threw a drink in my face. Like, so you know what? They are like, and it took them a while, like big security guards. It took them a while to get me out of there. Cause I was literally like, when I get upset, when I get angry, that's why I don't brag about being from the hood. I don't brag about nothing wrong with being from the hood. There's nothing wrong with it. But me personally, I don't brag about that because at the end of the day, I want better for myself. I want better for my life. And coming from hard situations and coming from poverty and just coming from a lot of chaos, toxicity, fighting, and broken homes, like the generational curses stop with me. Okay? And you know, I don't get out of my element. I don't let people take me out of my element. You know, you can say whatever you want to say, but when it comes to physically assaulting me, because if you didn't know, like hitting people with objects or hitting people or throwing things at people, that is assault. That is like simple battery. So she threw it, and just out of body experience, like all I seen was red, and just like hurt this bitch. And no, it's not funny, but I'll just be laughing because like it really be crazy out here. And I just thank God that it was not a worse situation to where I could have got physically harmed. And it's like, you have to think about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys are so inconsiderate to the point where you knew you came with this girl. You knew this girl was in this club with you. You knew I was bringing you a gift. You gave me the address. You might not knew it went this way because you wasn't dealing with her, but you had to physically be partaking in adult activities with this girl for this girl to act like this. This girl is not just going crazy. Her friend is acting more like she doing it than a girl. But a girl, for you to even come approach me, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you would have came with some etiquette, some respect, then it could have been a better outcome. But disrespectful, go ask him. Go ask him. Why are you asking me? So after they end up getting me out of the place, it's when I waited. At this point, I'm waiting, okay? I'm waiting for y'all to come outside. Like that, me, I was waiting for you at the door.
Because I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
I was waiting for them at the door. Because as soon as she would have came outside, it was that type of time. Because what I do to you, mama? What I do to you? So they end up, you know, like the little American spots or whatever. Typically, the little spots, they typically close at 2:33, and I think that place closed at 2:30, and I got there around like 1:30, and then a situation happened, and I got put out like 2. I said like 2, and that's when I waited. And he came outside. The friend, mind you, the friend got gone. The friend was gone. The friend snuck out the back door or something. Because I was waiting. I was literally waiting and waiting and waiting for her to come out that door. Because, baby, you just assaulted me? And it ain't even your dude? You're going so hard about him, and your friend ain't even going that hard who was dealing with him? What? So I waited for them to come out the door. I don't know what a friend went there through the drink. She just vanished. She disappeared. I guess I seen a ghost because she wasn't nowhere to be found when they closed. She did not walk up out that door. They escorted her out that back door because they know that beat down that was coming when she walked up out that door. She didn't walk up out that front door, okay? She didn't. And it's not about being all big and bad or none of that. Like, yeah, it's easier now as a 23-year-old brown American mother in society It'd be so easier said than done to just walk away. And I know it'd be very hard, especially when people mess with your kids. But it is just a blessing to not have ended in a worse situation. It is a blessing because although it starts with people attacking you, antagonizing you, and those people have no sense. They don't have no fear of God in their hearts. They have no morals. They have no respect for others, that they would literally harm you and won't think about it at all. They won't even question taking you away from your families because of that anger. And I think about it with wisdom now, and any young person or even older person that is watching my video right now, I really need you to listen to me when I say this, okay? The amount of discipline that it takes to walk away when someone assaults you and antagonizes you shows you're a strong person. I so fully believe that if a person can take you out of your element, that you now become weak-minded because you allowed them to. And I know it might sound harsh. I know it might sound bad, but you got to really think about the bigger picture. One second. It takes 1 second to make a life-altering decision that can change your life, your freedom for the rest of eternity. Do you hear me? Like, really listen to what I'm saying. It takes 1 second to change, alter your reality, being with your kids, waking up your kids, look at your kids. Because let's be real, a lot of people do harm their kids, but the real mamas out there that really love their kids, you know that there's nobody in this world that's gonna take care of your kids like you take care of your kids. So I know them times you get angry and people be testing you. You have to remember, nobody's gonna take care of your kids like you. And even if you got kids out here, if you don't have kids out here, you have to also remember that your freedom is everything. Your time is something that you will not get back. Please think about the decisions that you make when you're in these angry situations, okay? Don't let temporary emotions and temporary feelings change your life, okay? Now, she ain't even supposed to be here in my story time. You know what I'm saying? But we kept it real PG. So I did have to share that. Hey. So I did have to share that. Hey, she's playing. I did have to share that before finishing the story time. Because when I share story time, it's to get a message out there. Yes, it's entertainment. Yes, it's entertaining. But throughout every story time that I release, I want it to be a message that you can learn from. It's not just, life is just not about entertainment. Life is about lessons. Life is about growing. Life is about learning. Everything in life happens for a reason. Whether it's a part of your testimony to help others or whatever it may be. Please seek peace over everything else. She's laughing, but no. Back to the story time. So the girl, the friend disappeared. She vanished. She was like a ghost. Casper. Cool. She was like a ghost. Casper. She disappeared. Never seen her again. So he walked out with the girl who he was with, who walked up with the friend to check me about him. And I was like, okay, so I came up, I'm like, so why you put me in this situation? Like, I'm going up on him. My friend out there, like, she ready, because we was waiting for the girl. Not the, we don't do that, but there was two of them, and my friend was there too. So it's like, we ain't doing no jumping. So you ain't about to jump me, and she not getting jumped. Because my friend is not one of them confrontational people. My friend is not one of them confrontational people. So my friend was solely there like, okay, I'm not gonna let you get jumped. And we not doing it, okay? So he came out. So I'm just like, why you put me in this situation? Like, at the end of the day, if we cool or whatever, the case may be, why would you put me in this situation? Like, I just didn't feel like that's fair. I didn't feel like that was right, especially you knew you came with a girl. You never know how people react. She might not be your girl, but anytime as a guy or a female that you have adult activities with a person and you bring them around somebody that you liked it, talked to, cool with, everybody's not going to have the same response. Everybody's not going to have the same reaction that you might have. And people have to think about that and be more mindful when they're making decisions like that. So, I slapped him. I slapped him extremely hard. Like, yes, I did. Because I felt played. I felt not even necessarily like played to the fact where, oh, I'm really just gassed up about this boy. Because like I said, I only bought him the gift because I'm a woman of my word. And I was like, I was coming to his party and I ended up not going because my friends did not, you know, show up to go. So, you know, I just bought him the gift because I'm still a great friend, okay? And today I'm so sorry that someone had to invade my story time. So yeah, I liked it. The one I recorded, I was starting to record it before then. My phone went down. My phone died. And yeah, it sucks because the friend, she wasn't, of course, she wasn't like trying to get her words out too in it. But it's neither here nor there. Like I said, it's authentic content. So like, yes, we want to remain professional because I do look at this as one of my crafts, one of my passions. So we do want to remain professional, keep the professionalism, but also be authentic and be real. Like, this is a real life moment. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to be, you know, peaches and cream, as you would say. But being real and authentic, like, here's another message, like, for real. Always be you, because no matter what, no matter if you got the same name as somebody, they'll never be you. Always be you and be the best version of yourself. Love yourself, because no one else in this world is going to love you more than you love you, okay? No one else. Love yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. And the moral of the story and the message of this video is to control your anger. Don't allow your anger to separate you from your reality. Which means don't let your anger put you in a place where you don't have the freedom to do what you want. Where your reality is now altered based upon temporary emotions, okay? No matter how hard life can get, we all can get through it. I love all of you. And if you're watching this video, because I did see a lot of people were watching my other story time and they did not subscribe. Subscribe, okay? You have to subscribe. I love you and you're gonna love it here, okay? Subscribe to your girl. Y'all be blessed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend that she's back. I'm gonna be more consistent. Bye. She blew y'all kiss too.
Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more content. See you in the next video.